Dolphins superstar linebacker.
He's on the verge of earning his 100th tackle of the season. It's the Dolphins and the Huskies, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good in store as it'll be the Huskies of Anchorage taking on the Miami Dolphins. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've been playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
Last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory, and we're never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for visiting Anchorage, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games.
And if you look back to last week,
season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. And taking down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The drive starts with a run from H.M. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They attempt to eat and train like
the
Goku.
Numbers for him from a week ago. 21 carries, 108 for the yardage, and the score, too.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, H.M. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. The first by a few yards. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's fourth down. Not enough, and it looks like the Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on the punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
If you have coaches at any level to decide their ideal leader of a team, I think you're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Bonner. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good kick that time, but also
the 1993 NBA playoff.
And it'll be Dolphin football. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Knicks and the
field position
NBA playoff.
First and 10 at their own 44.
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. It is a rain-swept 47-degree day at the Windy City on a stormy day in Chicago in more ways than one. Another Michael Jordan Taylor story has emerged. Most 7-degree day at the
behind the line of scrimmage.
The 1993 NBA playoff.
Second and 11.
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. It is a rain-swept 47-degree day at the Windy City on a stormy day in Chicago in more ways than one. Another Michael Jordan Taylor story has emerged firsthand by virtue of the release. So the new boy legend.
A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Throwing to start the drive. Bonner firing quickly here, and that's complete. You look at this defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bonner. He completes it to Tate. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Come up now, 3rd and 3.
For Houston and Seattle.
Back to throw. Bonner. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the gain. 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Yeah, 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job identifying it and making the play for 4th down.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught right side, Tate. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And out come the Dolphins Dolphins now. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, we'll get something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited about a fourth down stop. Making a punt, that should go anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. They'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On 1st and 10, Bonner. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught.
It's halftime.
And you don't give up much.
Time to open the fridge.
To throw on 2nd down. Bonner. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Hill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Caldwell. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here's a 4th.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
This is the NBA on NBC.
So
The 1994 NBA playoffs.
The field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash in a bit of a tight angle.
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers.
Even further. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
They call it the NBA's second season.
Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much.
This is the NBA on NBC.
Fight for those final playoff berths. Let's get you around the NFL here.
1994
Week
NBA
16.
playoff.
We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it's the Niners who have the lead.
Tonight, Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks.
From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at
Nick O'Donnell,
home
the
in
outside
Denver.
official.
And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts.
1994
The Broncos lost
NBA
today's
playoff.
one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly,
Tonight,
let's get you
Game
away
7 of the
to
Eastern
Seattle.
Conference
So what's
Finals.
happening with the Seahawks? As you can see, the score there.
This is the NBA on
Allen has
NBC.
thrown 2 touchdown passes.
1994
We're certainly
NBA
treated to an
playoff.
entertaining first half. Both these
It's
teams
the
with high
NBA
points and
on
maybe a couple
NBC.
low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
1994 NBA.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome
This
everyone
is the
back for
NBA on
number 40.
NBC.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
1994 NBA
No
playoff.
back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. This is Young on the carry. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. First down, Huskies.
Looking to throw. Bonner. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Young. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throw on 3rd down. Bonner. And nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield equally good.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down. Extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with
At
3
AT&T, we know nothing isn't guaranteed, like sacking off the field. You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you serve. Make it right. You gotta look at the
The
standings.
Dolphins now, they get ready for their first
Standings are
possession
certain,
of the second
so is the
half.
power of time, with 50% more playing time.
Now than it was was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though.
Jackson took advantage of Penny Hardaway.
Their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Out here. Take their chances.
Up the middle, Achane.
And
And he's taken down and able to slide past the 35. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll be down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for first. Handoff, it's Achane. And he'll go down inside the 45 out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. Thomas brings it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Moore, the man in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Pickett. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. On the return, here's Edwards.
Here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point
line just across the 25.
return. Here's the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point.
Look at what's going on there.
Here's the kickoff, and what now is just a
He's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up. And of course, my high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed. Action.
Throwing on first down. Bonner. Find his man on the outside. They give him 14 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Bonner over the middle, complete to Tate. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone, one play from stalling out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Bonner. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Not into it. Not a good play at all.
On 1st and 10, Bonner, that's out to Hill, right side complete.
Good play. 1st and 10.
Now 2nd and 3.
Mr. 10.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Mr. 10.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. That is more than enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now we'll see a timeout used by the defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That boy, great surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure about there. And he's going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11. Now a handoff on the middle. Young. And they'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Victory very much inside now as they take the knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I think I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was a bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Anchorage, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the